Hi everyone, this is some YouTube Gamer here, and today I'm going to show you how to get the Iron Wrath bounty from the Iron Banner. That's the bounty where you have to get 10 kills without dying, which is probably one of the most difficult bounties to complete on a daily basis, especially since the Iron Banner keeps getting more and more competitive, and I think it's very difficult, and I think that people need to know how to be able to do that. It took me quite a while to be able to do it, and it really made me think of a strategy to be able to complete it. So what I did is I made a skill tree for each of my characters: Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. And I struggled for ages with my Titan, so I'm gonna go ahead and before I show you the footage, I'm gonna show you my skill tree so you can see the build that I have on my Titan. So first of all, I'm on Striker. I find it a lot easier to do it on the Striker subclass than the Defender, because I play Iron Banner mostly as a solo player. So it's you don't really have the backup from your team. So I use Striker because I think Defender can be taken out very easily. You can use Blessing of Light as a shield, but you can be taken out very easily by almost any super. So I use the Striker subclass. I use Thorn, which I think is better than Hawkmoon and the Last Word, but I'm gonna make a video comparing that later if you guys want. So if you want a video about that, just leave a comment in the section below. So I use Thorn, I use Found Verdict for close quarter maps, and Predicts Revenge because of it has insane stability. In long maps, I use MG18's Harm's Way, and I love this because it's got Rodeo and Crowd Control and Hammerforge, so which is three of the best perks that I want on a heavy machine gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my skill tree now. So I use Pulse Grenade because I'm using the grenade not to get kills but more for strategic purposes. I think Pulse Grenade and Lightning Grenade are very good for blocking off an area, so you can focus on a different area and maybe force enemies to take a certain path around the map, and it stops you from being flanked, so you can focus more on single enemies or a line of enemies rather than enemies being scattered everywhere. It's good for denial of area. I use increased control because mobility is best for me, and I use Shockwave because sometimes the opponents are not too close, so I use Shockwave to get that extra reach, and Amplify, which is reduced the cooldown of your Fist of Havoc. I use Titan Codex 3 because I want maximum armor. Aftershock, which is increase the duration of the Pulse Grenade, so you can deny those areas and block off areas for much longer while you take care of like maybe a door or hallway or something like that. I use Shoulder Charge just in case like someone surprises me, and while I'm running down the corridor I can just Shoulder Charge them immediately. I think it's a lot better than Juggernaut because you can still get two-shot shotgun when you use this thing, whereas Shoulder Charge, if you're taken by surprise, you don't have to stop and bring out your weapon. You can just press the millimeter button and then Shoulder Charge. So that is my build for my Titan. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some footage of me doing the Iron Banner on Asylum, and I think I got a Reign of Terror and kill and a KD of 9.0. So I'm gonna cut now and then show you the footage.
Control.
So on a map like Asylum here, I tend to use my Thorn because it's two-shot kill if you can manage to get the headshots, because I don't like using auto rifles on tight maps like these because they take way too many shots to be able to down an opponent. You saw there I used Shoulder Charge to make sure that when I was passing the corridor, I didn't get stung with any of the sticky grenades. Picked my first guy off. Anyway, back to the Iron Banner. To get the Iron Wrath, you have to follow a set of simple rules, really. The first rule is your radar. The radar is your friend. Check your radar all the time. It will alert you where of enemy movements. As you can see here, I do scope and then descope just to make sure that I know where the weapons are coming. I saw on the map how the enemies picked off A, so I know that they are likely to come there, and I'm scoping and descoping just to make sure that no one is flanking us from C. Throw my pulse grenade to make sure that if enemies wants to go in there, they might take some damage, and increases my chances of getting a one-hit kill with the sniper rifle. That's one of the reasons why I use that rather than the flux grenade that can kill instantly. I'd rather use that denial of area rather than to go for the kill, because I think it's more useful. You want to stay alive more than, you know, your priority is first and foremost to stay alive, and killing is second. As long as you stay alive, you can always kill, but if you kill, you have to start your kill streak all over again. I deny the area on that guy again, and go back to trying to have a better vantage point on all the enemies that are trying to get into the room. So rule 1, the radar is your friend. Rule number 2, I would say, is and these are rules that work for me. You know, it can be different rules for everybody else, but for me, staying at the edges of the map is really important. Like here, B is the key area on Asylum, so me and my fire team are really trying to stay in control of B, because you have such a better vantage point of everyone trying to come into the room. If they try and enter the room, you can deny them access with the pulse grenade, or maybe just camping a little, and as soon as they come in, you can just shoot them down. I would say rule number 3 is make sure that you get heavy. If you can get heavy, make sure you do. If you had a few kills before you had the heavy, that will increase your chances of getting your bounty done drastically. So make sure that you can get your heavy. If you can't get heavy, then make sure that the opponent doesn't get it. If you're too far from your heavy and you feel like you're not gonna get it, then go in, especially if you have your super, go and try and destroy everyone on the other team that is trying to grab their heavy, because that will increase your chances of not being killed. As you can see here, I grabbed the heavy, and that's where really the match starts for me. Rule number 4 for me will be always make sure that when you go into a corridor or when you're going on the offensive, make sure that you have someone with you. Like you can see on this, I have a guy that went through the door first, just to make sure that if enemies are there indeed, they will start shooting at him first. I know it's a bit of a cowardly thing to do, but you can't just rush out of doors and expect not to be shot. So I always make sure that I go through doors and corridors, or when I go on the offensive, I make sure that I'm the second or third person out the door, out the corridor kind of thing, just to make sure that I don't get shot at first, because if you can know where the enemy is coming from, then you have a better chance of gunning them down. As you can see here on C, I see where they are shooting from, come and flank this guy, take the kill, and back out, and that's also by staying at the edge of the map. So just to recap again, check your radar, stay at the edge of the map, block off areas, make sure that you get the heavy, and it's really as simple as that. You know, if you're playing solo like I am now, you do need a team that's competent, and I was lucky to run with a team that was competent here, because I'm not part of their fire team. I think it was a group of 4 or 5 people that had an actual fire team, so they kind of knew what they were doing, and it really helps, because you cannot be a one-man army in Crucible, in Destiny. So you have to, these guidelines can only work if your teammates are pulling their weight as well. So to go back to the commentary of this video, I block off the areas where I know enemies are coming from, and as you can see, I see a lot of red dots go boom and
Zone A
super
neutralized.
about 3 or 4 guys over there, and it gives me my my iron raft, which is
Zone A secure. You control
what was the
all
purpose
zones.
of me actually going into this map. Was my purpose was to get the iron raft, because I think small maps are really good for getting that this bounty completed. I don't like large maps to try and do this bounty, because there's so much it's so open that you can be shot from virtually everywhere. You can't possibly cover all angles, whereas
C
maps
lost.
like Asylum have a set amount of entrances and
Enemy
exits
captured
and
Zone
things
C.
like that, so it reduces your chances of being shot from absolutely everywhere. Maps like Rusted Lands, I've never been
Heavy
able to get
ammo
my Iron
inbound.
Raft there, because it's so open. So it's I like these maps more.
Heavy
So
ammo
when I got my
available.
Iron Raft, I just felt like, okay, maybe I can push for a Reign of Terror, and I got really excited when the machine gun, when the heavy was announced. I thought, okay, I can get another. I'm pretty sure I can get another 5 kills here. So pick up the heavy, and then check all the entrances, just making sure that there's no one that's coming to this strategic position with their heavy. And then as to follow my other rule, I go out of the corridor with someone else, kind of thing, but he takes them out before I could take them out. So I decided, okay,
Your
he's got the
strategy is
kill, I'm just
working.
going to try and go
Maintain
for
control.
and see elsewhere. I think I see my teammates capturing C, try to get that kill, but save my ammunition, because I saw that he got stung with a magnetic grenade, so there was no point in me firing any further. Go to see my teammate jump in, so I decided, okay, I'm going to stay at the edge of the map and go all the way around, see if there's anyone I can flank. I see the red dot on the map, go there, but by the time I get there, he's down, so I go and get the orbs. That's another thing, make sure that when your teammates use their super, you go and grab their orbs, because that will help you build your super quicker. I almost died there, which was really close. But obviously I had my super and decided to use it. I think I'm maybe 2 or 3 kills away from my Reign of Terror. I keep checking the map, see one guy jumping off, kill him, gun him down, and then
Zone
always
C
make sure that I
secure.
have full
All zones
clip
held.
in my
You have total
heavy.
control.
You never
Zone
know when
A lost.
2 or 3 people will jump out of a corridor, so the more bullets you have in your clip, the better.
Enemy
So I
captured.
tend to
Zone
always
A.
reload after I've killed one person, because I think killing someone can take up to 10, 12 bullets from your clip. So yeah, pick off the last guy. I've got 17 bullets left, so I think I have one more kill with this heavy. See the orb of light, go and pick it up, and follow the red dot, and see someone there, gun him down, get my machine load, and that's it really. I'm done with my heavy. I've only got 2 bullets left. That's not going to kill anyone, so I revert back to my trusted Thorn. And the reason why I like Thorn so much is because of the damage over time. Because it's not only it shows boom. Oh, I get killed by a magnetic grenade. The reason why I like Thorn so much is because the damage over time, when it ticks off, it actually shows where the opening is going. I mean, I know on paper Hawkmoon is probably a better hand cannon than Thorn.
Heavy
But
ammo on the way.
personally, I love how Thorn works. I like how it shows, like you can see here, it shows
Heavy
exactly
ammo
where the enemy
available.
is moving to, and I think it's far more practical than the ammo from Hawkmoon, because Hawkmoon does have 12 in the clip. Thorn only has 9, but I think it's a lot better to know where the movements of your enemies and have a small clip, and the damage over time is absolutely amazing. So that's it, guys. As you can see, I had my Iron Wrath, I had my Reign of Terror, and I think I got maybe a 17 or 18 kill streak. I can't remember. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll leave you with the rest of the clip. Leave a like if you guys see fit. I hope you found the video useful. I might make another video on what's that, Twilight Gap, because I've got an Iron Wrath there as well, and I can also make a video of how to get Iron Wrath with the my other classes like the Hunter and Warlock, and show you my skill trees if you guys want to. So if you guys want to see that video, just leave a comment below, and I'll quickly edit it and for you guys. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be back with some more Destiny videos.